Hello and welcome back, beautiful soul. Welcome to a new week. We have come through the full moon cycle, lunar eclipse. How was your week? Let me know in the comments what kind of challenges you faced, emotional, physical, mental, spiritual. Were you having a hard time connecting with your spirit team? I'd love to hear from you and how it affected you. And if you got into working with some of the tools that I presented in my videos. My first full week of this channel has been fabulous, and I love having you here. Part of the reason I'm doing this, majority of the reason I'm doing this, is for you. Because I believe that we can all live a vibrantly healthy, joy-filled life full of love and peace using the holistic tools and the ancient teachings and combining it all together. It's not just one piece here, one piece there. It's actually combining it together. Because we are all connected within and without. We are connected within ourselves and with each other. And learning when we have these tools at our fingertips, how to incorporate them into our lives so that we can live that vibrantly healthy life, but also a much simpler life. Really fantastic. So I love that you're here. I love that you're learning more for yourself and incorporating the wisdom that I have over the past 30 years, creating all of this. And yes, I still have much to learn. We are all teachers and students, right? And we only really get there when we transition from this earth to another realm. So as I said, I still have much to learn as well. And that's what my life is about, that I am a forever life student and learning about as I go along so I can share with you, so you can incorporate them as well, but learning about new techniques as well. When I did my training back in 1998, a minute or two ago, a lot of these things today weren't prevalent. Nothing stood out. Actually, I think the college that I went to, I'm pretty sure the college that I went to, that was their first season of their holistic health program, practitioner program, certification. So that tells you it has been around for a very, very, very long time, thousands of years, but only becoming mainstream like in the last 20, 25 years. So thank you for being here. Welcome to a new week. Today we are talking about nervous system overload and dysregulation and how that presents itself, and then what kind of treatment you can look at and do for yourself. Because being on overload brings in dis-ease in the body. And if you are facing a health crisis right now, it's time to look at the stress in your life. And stress is directly connected with nervous system overload. So when you reflect back in your life, when have you experienced that overload? I will list off some of the symptoms, and any that you connect with, make sure you jot them down and see how many you have. I do have a varied list, and I don't know how many items on here I have, but I'll go through them and then I'll give you the treatment for them. So, anxiety, number one, anxiety, panic attacks. Is that a normal part of your daily? Or even could be situational, could be like once in a while, but it could flare up. difficulty breathing, difficulty sleeping, decreased or increased appetite, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Are you able to keep food in your body? Sleep disturbances. Do you have problems falling asleep? Do you have problems staying asleep? And then when you wake up, is your mind racing already? Sadness. Overextended grief. Despondency. Checking out when you are with others because of who they are or the situation, but you are just not present, not there. I can relate to many of these, and you are not alone. Bringing attention and your conscious awareness to what is going on in your body is not to make you feel bad. It is to notice where you are so that you can take steps to clean up what you need to clean up so that you can be that super vibrant, healthy version of yourself that you really want to be. Are you on edge? Do you get startled easily? Do you have a racing heart? Do you have physical pain, unexplained muscle pain? Headaches, exhaustion, you get sick often, high blood pressure, low blood pressure. Do you get dizzy often? When you get up from seated to standing, do you get dizzy and then faint? Fast heart rate, decreased sexual tendencies or even interest, mood swings, irritability, you get triggered, as I said, you're in that overwhelm. And the trigger part is everything triggers you. It's not just one thing or another, because the triggers normally are there to show us what we have to work on. When we are in nervous system overload, the triggers are constant. Everything sets you on edge. Worry, fear, panic, glass half full, glass half empty point of view. Pessimism versus optimism. You don't think life is worth living. Depression. Irritability, I think I said that one. The mood swings, those are big. So it affects every level, physical, mental, and emotional. All of the pillars. And then the spiritual component is you don't even feel like doing your spiritual rituals. And if you haven't started those yet, we can get you going on those. All of these things, all of these pillars, I deal with in Terry's Holistic Health because it is about the holistic point of view. As I said at the beginning, integrating and connecting the dots, connecting everything because everything is connected and it begins from within. So using the holistic health tools, practices, somatic therapy, integrative medicine, they are all one. They all speak the same language because it's all about connecting to your body. So these signs and symptoms are all presenting themselves so that you pay attention. And it's not just about going to the doctor and getting prescribed a medication to mask the problem. It's not just about drinking that bottle of wine on a Friday night. Again, no judgment here. Allow yourself grace when you're going through these tough times because they are tough. But know that you don't have to live there forever. Know that there are answers. And I can provide you with those answers as well. That's part of what I do. So part of the treatment is basic things like nutrition. What you eat is going to directly affect your brain. Full stop. Let that sink in for a minute. What you eat directly affects your brain. And your brain is connected to the nervous system, right? So it all filters down from top to bottom. So taking a look at what you are ingesting in your body as well as what's in your environment. What are you ingesting externally as well? So learning to clean that up, learning to look for the signs. And if something that you're listening to is making you shudder and getting your body stressed and you're in panic mode, fight or flight, then your cortisol is increased and you want to go. That is nervous system overload. We need to have our nervous systems calm. We don't want to be stressed out like that. And when our cortisol is flushing through our bodies, it actually affects every organ system. So it directly affects our nutrition, our digestive system. It affects our heart. It affects our breathing, our lungs. It affects how we show up. So learning how to regulate and what foods will that you can thrive on, what foods you can eat that you will thrive and will support getting your body back down into natural balance. Your water intake. Are you drinking enough water? Our bodies are over 70% water. We need water. Your sleep. So your sleep may be disturbed. But learning to use those tools before sleep and then when you wake as well to drop into your body to help promote better rest. Exercise. Are you getting any exercise? Are you getting out in nature, even for a beautiful walk? Doesn't have to be hardcore exercise. If you're one of those people that loves the gym and loves to power it out that way, great. That's a great release as well. But you have to be careful there too, because too much of that extreme gets the cortisol flowing in the body as well, which when you're in menopause, you do not want cortisol flowing through your body, babe. No, because it's going to dysregulate everything and you'll feel it. So with the whole foods, with the water, with the enough sleep, learning how to check into your body in the moment, throughout the day, in every given moment. Learning how to breathe properly, learning when you are going through those anxious moments and you've checked in with your body, and maybe that's a moment when you've checked out. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta pull myself back. The best way to do that is with the breath. 4 breaths in, 4 breaths out. 4 breaths in, 4 breaths out. Kind of like my guy sleeping back there. If you can hear him, he's teaching you how to breathe. Meditation. Meditation does not have to be sitting for hours on end. That is a farce. Even 3 to 5 to 13, 11 minutes, like whatever you can do, whatever you can squeeze in, because maybe it's on a break. Maybe you work outside of your home and you need to check in during the day. Take that break to go sit outside. You get your vitamin D. If the sun is shining, take a few minutes. Breathe. Breathing, checking in with your breathing and doing that 4-part breath is actually meditation. Walking in nature, meditation. You're concentrating on the environment. You're concentrating on whether there's some crunchiness under your boots. You're concentrating on maybe the birds are singing. Maybe there's dogs barking. It's getting you back in your body. It's asking you. It's presenting it to you. It's all a gift. It's presenting all of this. She, our Divine Mother, is presenting all of this to you to see if you will notice and answer that call and say, yes, thank you. Getting back into your body. Feeling that wind and sun on your skin. Sensory. It's going to calm your nervous system. Yoga Nidra. So beautiful for body check-ins. You can do it for 10 minutes. You can do it for an hour. There's many of them on YouTube. I highly recommend Yoga Nidra. Talk therapy. Finding a good mentor, coach, therapist, whoever you connect with to help you set out the plan that's going to fuel you, that is specific just to you. There is only one you. And when you find someone, the right someone to work with, that someone will streamline and direct your program just for you. I happen to also do that. So if that's something that you're wanting, please reach out, comment in here. You can find me on Messenger, Instagram, Terry's Holistic Health, and on Facebook, I'm there as well. So doing your body check-ins, unloading responsibilities to others. That's going to help to decrease your emails. Go through your emails and unsubscribe for ones that you never look at. I found that that's a constant thing that I have to do. It's like, I'm not looking at these. Delete, unsubscribe, delete, unsubscribe, delete. Only that which you want coming into your world, you have control over that. Make your life simple. This does not have to be difficult. And it's when we get into those states of overload because of past conditioning and wherever it came from. Maybe somebody's sick in your family and you feel like you can't take a break, you can't look after yourself. So many women I've talked to is like, oh, what do you mean look after myself? I've been sick for 5 weeks. I can't look after myself. I've got 5 kids and 3 grandkids. You don't look after you first, babe. Then you're going to feel it. And what's it going to take? A hospital bed? A cancer diagnosis? What's it going to take to get us to wake up? So when you feel these semi-minor symptoms, they're not minor in the moment. I am not discounting or unvalidating them at all. Please don't get me wrong there. What I'm saying, when we don't listen to these symptoms that present themselves as a gift, then it will progress to something worse. Guaranteed. So, what kind of music are you listening to? We've talked about nature, boundary setting. Can you use your voice to set your boundaries, your healthy boundaries for yourself? Your self-care comes first. Your own oxygen mask goes on first. Using your aromatherapy and crystals, those things can help you as well. And it's not just 1 or 2 of these. It's everything combined. And it's whatever you resonate with. Movement. The biggest thing that we need to do is to be gentle with ourselves, to have grace for self, and to love ourselves through these dysregulated times. And then in turn have gratitude for all the things that our bodies, minds, and souls show up for each and every day in each and every way. So, time to put you first. It's time to prioritize you. You get one life here. How do you want to live it? I will leave that there, and we will go into our message, our oracle reading for today, for our Kali oracle. Intense, intense, queen, intense, and really good. Khadga, 9. 9 is about ending. We are in a 9. The universe is in a 9. 2025, when you add 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, that adds to 9. Things are coming to an end. It's time to get rid of that which no longer serves in this year so that we are not pulling it through to a new cycle, to a new year. Because then we're pulling it through for a whole other 9 years. Right? So a gift, again, it's a gift. Our sweet Ma is giving us. She wields the holy sword of divine severance, empowering the soul in radical letting go. She instills the courage to bear the pain of loss and the wisdom to realize the secret blessing that can only arise when we embrace change. Where our strength of will may falter, she intervenes to ensure we do not sabotage our ultimate fulfillment and spiritual progress. She will not allow our souls to be ensnared in any kind of deception or trapped in fear. She is the liberator, and her sword clears the path, revealing truth. How fitting for the message for today. Thank you so very much for being here, sharing time and space with me. I appreciate your beautiful soul immensely. If you would like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That helps my channel grow. And please do comment. I want to know what you're experiencing in life and where you're at. And when you share this material, it could be what somebody else needs to hear as well. Let's support each other. Much love to you. Mwah. From my heart to yours. I'll see you tomorrow.